The coffee stand at San Francisco Airport has a long line. At the end of that line stands a young man with a navy backpack on one shoulder. His name is Aarav. He has been awake for 22 hours. The barista smiles at him. "Hi there, what can I get you?" Aarav knows English. He has studied it for 10 years. He says, clearly and politely, "I want coffee." The barista's smile flickers, just for a moment. Nobody corrects him, nobody laughs. But everyone in that line heard it. 10 years of English, and his very first sentence in America sounds like a textbook. Today, you will learn what Aarav learns, how people actually order things in English. 5 chunks, real ones. Let's begin. Welcome to Think in English with 1,000 Chunks. This series is simple. 1 story, 1 situation, 5 chunks of real English in every episode. Not single words, chunks, the phrases native speakers actually say in the order they actually say them. This is Aarav, 19 years old, from Mumbai. Today is his first day in California, where he will study computer science at San Jose State. His grammar is excellent, his vocabulary is strong, but his English comes from books, and America does not speak in books. You can start this series from any episode, but every chunk you learn is counted. 5 today, 1,000 on the horizon. Here is episode 1. Let's go back to that coffee stand. Aarav lands at San Francisco Airport at 6 in the morning. The flight from Mumbai took 22 hours, with 1 stop in Singapore. His legs feel like wood. His eyes burn. He follows the crowd through immigration, collects 1 large suitcase, and walks into the arrivals hall. At immigration, the officer asked him 3 questions. Aarav answered all 3 perfectly because he had rehearsed them on the plane. Purpose of visit: studying, computer science. The officer stamped the passport without looking up. Welcome to the United States. His phone buzzes. A message from his mother. Landed? Eaten? He smiles and types back. Landed. Coffee soon. The first thing he notices is the light. Pale gold, coming through tall glass walls. The second thing he notices is the smell of coffee. He needs it, badly. So he joins the line. He practices in his head the way he always does. I want coffee. Subject, verb, object. Perfect grammar. Hi there, what can I get you? I want coffee. Here is the thing about I want. It is not wrong, it is grammar book English. But to an American ear, it sounds heavy, direct, almost like an order from a boss. Children say, I want candy. Adults soften it. Aarav pays for his coffee and steps aside, feeling that something was off, not knowing what. Then he hears the woman behind him. She is maybe 50, in a red coat, phone in one hand. She doesn't even look at the menu. Hi, I'd like a latte, please. I'd like. I would like. 2 small words squeezed together, soft as a handshake. I'd like a latte. I'd like a window seat. I'd like some water, please. Same meaning as I want. Completely different feeling. Think of it like this. I want opens a door by pushing it. I'd like knocks first. Both doors open, only one of them makes a friend on the other side. Aarav stands by the window with his paper cup and replays the sound in his head. I'd like. I'd like. 10 years of grammar. And the most useful thing he has learned in America so far came from a stranger in a red coat. He takes out his phone and types a note. I'd like equals I want, but polite. The California morning is waiting outside, and so is a blue shuttle van with his name on the list. The shuttle rolls south on Highway 101. Aarav presses his forehead against the window. The fog is burning off. The hills on both sides are dry and golden, like toast. The sky is wider than any sky he has ever seen. He counts the things that are different. Cars stop for people at crossings. Strangers wave at the shuttle driver. Every second building seems to sell coffee. He is too tired to be nervous, which is possibly the best way to arrive anywhere. 50 minutes later, the van turns off the highway, and there it is, San Jose. Low buildings, wide streets, palm trees standing in rows like tall, patient birds. The campus is loud with move-in day. Parents carry boxes. Someone's speaker plays music from an open window. Aarav finds his dorm, 3rd floor, room 312. The door is already open. A skateboard leans against the wall. On one of the beds sits a tall guy in a t-shirt, untangling a phone charger. He looks up and grins. "Hey, you must be Aarav. I'm Marcus." "Yes, I am Aarav. It is very nice to meet you, Marcus." Marcus laughs, but in a warm way. "Man, you sound like my grammar homework. We'll fix that." Aarav is not sure if he should feel embarrassed. He decides to feel hopeful instead. Marcus points at the empty bed by the window. "That one's yours. I saved you the view." The view is a parking lot and one palm tree. Aarav decides it is a very good palm tree. While they unpack, Marcus makes a phone call. He orders food from a place he clearly knows well. Aarav listens carefully, the way other people watch movies. "Yeah, it's Marcus. I'll have the usual." "Cool. 20 minutes? Perfect." "I'll have. I will have." This is how you order when you already know what you want. Quick, relaxed, certain. "I'll have the burger." "I'll have the same." "I'll have the usual." You do not build this sentence word by word. You have said it 100 times, so your mouth already knows the way. That is what a chunk is, a sentence your mouth already knows. Aarav writes it in his phone, under the first note. "I'll have equals ordering, fast and easy." Marcus hangs up and points at him. "Dude, you hungry? There's a cafe on campus. Best iced latte in San Jose. Come on, my treat next time. This one's on you." He grins again. "Kidding, let's go." The campus cafe is small and warm. Wooden tables, the hiss of the espresso machine, a chalkboard menu that Aarav cannot fully read from the door. Marcus walks up to the counter like he owns it. "Hey, can I get an iced latte?" The barista nods. "For here or to go?" "For here." "Can I get," listen to it again, "can I get an iced latte?" This is the most common way young Americans order anything. Coffee, food, a ticket. Not "I want," not even "I would like" in casual places. "Can I get a coffee?" "Can I get a slice of pizza?" And notice something. Nobody in this cafe has said the word want, not once. The meaning is everywhere. The word is invisible. And the barista's question, "for here or to go," means, will you drink it in the cafe or take it away? For here or to go. You will hear it every single day in America. Now it is Aarav's turn. His heart beats a little faster, which surprises him. It is only coffee, but it is also a test, the first one in his new life. The old sentence rises up. "I want." He feels it coming, the way you feel a sneeze. He stops it. "Hi, can I get a chai, please?" "For here or to go?" "For here." "Coming right up." That's it. Nobody claps. The barista is already looking at the next customer. But Aarav feels it in his chest, a small, bright victory. His first real English sentence in America. Not from a book, from the street. He wants to tell someone. His sister would understand. She once practiced ordering ice cream in English for a whole week before their trip to Goa, and then, at the counter, pointed silently at the menu. He will text her tonight. The chai arrives. He holds the warm cup with both hands and takes a sip. It is not his mother's chai, not even close. Too much cinnamon, not enough ginger. But the steam rises against the window, and behind the glass, palm trees move in the afternoon wind, and for one quiet moment, San Jose feels less like a foreign country. Marcus raises his iced latte. See? Told ya. Best in San Jose. Aarav smiles. It is acceptable. Marcus almost falls off his chair laughing. That night, the dorm room goes quiet. Marcus sleeps with one arm hanging off the bed, like a man who has never worried about anything in his life. Aarav lies awake. The ceiling is unfamiliar. The sounds are unfamiliar. Somewhere outside, a car passes with its windows down, music fading down the street. In Mumbai, it is already afternoon. His mother has probably made tea. He thinks about calling. Then he remembers the time difference and the family rule. Sunday calls. Some rules you carry with you across the ocean. He will wait for Sunday. He gets up quietly and walks across the campus square. The cafe is still open, 1 hour before closing. The same barista is wiping the counter. Hi, can I get a tea? And then, without planning it, without translating it, the next words simply arrive. Could I get that to go? Sure thing. Could I get that to go? To go means to take away, to carry with you. And could, instead of can, makes it just a little softer, a little more polite. Could I get that to go? Could I get a bag for this? He didn't build that sentence. It came out whole, like a chunk. He walks back the long way, past the library, past a fountain that has been turned off for the night. The paper cup warms his hand. 10,000 kilometers from home, holding tea he ordered himself, in sentences no textbook gave him. Back in his room, by the small desk lamp, Aarav opens his suitcase and takes out a brand new notebook. His sister bought it for him at the airport in Mumbai. On the cover, he writes 2 words, Real English, and on the first page, in careful handwriting, tonight's collection, 5 phrases. 5 keys. He looks at the page for a long time. 1,000 chunks, he thinks. If this country speaks in chunks, then I will collect them. All of them. He turns off the lamp. Let's open Aarav's notebook together. Page 1, 5 chunks. For each one, when to use it and how it sounds. Listen and repeat in your head. 1. I'd like. Use it when you want to sound polite but not stiff. Restaurants, hotels, offices. I'd like a latte, please. I'd like a table for 2. 2. I'll have. Use it when you already know your order. Quick and confident. I'll have the usual. I'll have the same, please. 3. Can I get? The most casual one. Coffee shops, fast food, anywhere young people order. Can I get a chai, please? Can I get a medium coffee? 4. For here or to go. This one you don't say. You answer it. 2 answers. Pick one. For here, please. To go, please. 5. Could I get that to go? Use it to ask for takeaway. Extra soft and polite. Could I get that to go? Could I get a bag for this? 5 chunks. 1 situation. Yours now. Today, Aarav flew across the world, said the wrong sentence, and collected 5 right ones. Tomorrow, he faces something scarier than a coffee order, orientation day. 100 new people. And everyone keeps asking him a question that his textbook answered incorrectly. Hello, how are you? If that is how you still greet people, episode 2 is for you. Your count starts today. 5 chunks down, 995 to go. Now open the comments, pick your favorite chunk from today, and write 1 sentence with it. Your sentence, your English. I read every single one. Subscribe so you don't lose Aarav on his way to 1,000. See you in episode 2. And remember, don't say, I want. You know better now.